Hey everybody. Please just call me fucking Alejandro. Okay, sorry. Every time, everybody, I see a video and they mention me in it, like, they're calling me either Alex or Goosebumps Dummies, which I'm fine going by Goosebumps Dummies. If they call me Alex, like, call me Alejandro. I say it in every fucking video. So let's get to that part where I usually say it. Hey everybody. My name's Alex. I prefer to go by Goosebumps Dummies or Alejandro. Today we're going to be reviewing Welcome to the Wicked Wax Museum. Yeah. Fucking, this is the second GYG book review, give yourselves goosebumps, that I have done on this channel. The first one we did, which was, Please Don't Feed the Vampire. Yeah. This is the first one in, like, months now, and I'm going to be doing a few more, soon, actually. I read Trapped in Batwing Hall and Deep in the Jungle of Doom. Underrated as shit, I'm just point that out. Better than this, actually, in my opinion. And, yeah, I might be saying something, because I don't know about this one. Yeah, seriously. There's going to be finally some more GYG book reviews coming soon. I am not a big fan of this series because it's so complicated sometimes, but it's also very fun. It's just, when you get to some of those endings and storylines, they're just so bad and boring. It's just not fun. This was not exactly one of those cases, but it wasn't exactly the best one. I'll just say that. I'll give my opinions on this course in a minute. So, yes, I am back from vacation, everybody. I did a live stream earlier, making my arrival back very clear. And yeah, anyways, let's get to this fucking review. Alright, dickheads, let's fucking... Sorry. Too hot to handle. Your teacher thinks it'll be good for the class to hang out at the new wax museum in town. Yeah, right. Once you get there, your teacher starts blah-blahing about something on the something or other, and that's when you friends see the red door. If you decide to check out what's behind door number 1, you'll discover the museum's owner's secret for making lifelike sculptures. Wonder what it could be. And you go to, and it doesn't look very fun. If you decide to ditch the red door and go the other way, you'll end up meeting scary Sybil Wicked, and you wish you had it. Will you escape this creepy place before you're turned into a human candle? That basically tells you what the hell the secret fucking thing is. The choice is yours in this scary Goosebumps adventure that's packed with over 20 super spooky endings. So this is, basically a parody, sort of a movie. I am not exactly remembering the title, but I know there's a movie about making wax sculptures out of people. It's actually very creepy from what I've heard. It's one of the scariest horror movies of all time, apparently. As weird as that fucking is. That's what I got from Google searches. Yeah. This is basically just a parody book of that. And yeah, it's interesting. It's about wax sculptures, wax people. And I just want to say, this book is, I don't know about this one. It's fun. It is a decent book, but, like, this book was kind of bland. It was just nothing really. And it felt like the same plot over and over and over again, which is kind of with the GYG books. They're all similar. This book, everything. There was nothing differentiating, like, at all. Every single ending, every single character, everything was just all about wax sculptures. And, like, these GYG books, they usually have differentiating stuff in them. Like, for example, like, Escape from the Carnival of Horrors, there is some shit goes on in one storyline and some different shit goes on in the other. Every storyline, every plot, it's just wax sculptures. It's not fun. It's just the same thing over and over again without much differentiation. Enough rambling, let's actually get to the review segment finally. With the upsides. So, upsides to this book. It's very dark, twisted. It's kind of gruesome, some of the stuff you can imagine in this book. Like, Sybil Wicked, which I'm hoping is the woman on this cover that's depicted. I'm gonna have to go do a Google search so I can learn more about this villain. Yeah. So, and that will be my other upside. I did like her. And some other characters. Yeah. It was decently scary. There was this skin peeling stuff going on, called a skin peeler. basically, there's a lot of these weird machines and gadgets that you can find for making these wax sculpture people, which are just real fucking people, pretty fucking obvious, turned into wax. And basically under the wax is their flesh, and then, yeah, it's basically literally what you'd expect from, that movie. Whatever the fuck that movie was. Wax Museum bullshit. House of Wax, I think that's what it's called. Either way. Yeah. It's so creepy, and it sounds genuinely terrifying. But that's it for that. Another thing I did like was Syllable Wicked. Sorry, Syllable. I want to say Syllable because it's so much better, but it's Sybil Wicked. So, Sybil Wicked is basically the villainous book in one of the storylines. And, yeah, they're an alright villain. I'm assuming that's who's depicted on the cover, since they do wear, like, purplish clothes. They have black hair. Okay, besides from the black hair is literally the only similarity. Everything is different. They had different color eyes. Their skin was more nasty. And they had purple clothes. Like, this is definitely not her. I'm just realizing that now. It's definitely not her. Unless Tim Jacobus, or... Sorry, not Tim Jacobus. Where the fuck did the cover art? Fuck. No, I'm just not even gonna care to look. Sorry. Yeah, it's just... She's just pretty decent. There's another character in this book. I think his name was Axel. It's a limo driver. He's... And this is fucking creepy. He just rolls up in a limousine. He's like, get in, if you did, or some shit. He's like, hey, you need help, you cop in the back. Like, you just trying to kidnap these kids? Like, are you gonna rape them? Anyways, yeah. There's this guy named Axel. And he actually is a skeleton man, kinda. Only his head is skeleton. And he's like a failed experiment of Sybil Wicked. It's interesting. I like those two characters. You can actually turn him into a good guy in one of the endings, or, you know, twists in one of the storylines that you can go down. In one of the ways you can go, if you choose the right decisions. Yeah, this book is just overall, villain-wise and story-wise, it's overall decent. It's nothing bad, until you realize that this book is kind of repetitive. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, overall, the villains are fine. The wax stuff is really creepy, and I really like that stuff. That was really good for the book, and that's what saved me from not wanting to read this anymore. It was really interesting. Some of the endings in this book are really solid. None of them are actually terrible, in my opinion. I think they all stuck well, and none of them were terrible. And I really like it when Stine does these awesome fucking jokes. I'm sorry. Some of the jokes in this book were just so fucking bad. I love them. Yes, I found it. Page 24, early on in the book, there's this joke about the end screens right here. You almost gasp in unison. For the executioner, it's burns. But for you, it's only the beginning of the trouble you're heading for. You hear footsteps behind you, turn the page, blah blah blah. It uses the end thing, which I thought it was just hilarious. I'm sorry, I really wanted to point that out, but it was just so funny. It's so funny. I love that. I thought it was an ending. No. It was just the end for the Executioner, which, yes, is a reference to Goosebumps Executioner. But, yeah, there's some really awesome stuff in this book, and it mostly saved this book from getting, like, a terrible rating, because next stuff is going to be some interesting stuff. Let's get to the downsides. So now for the downsides. This book is bland as fuck. All the endings, all the storylines, everything. There's one repeating problem. No variety in stuff. Other books in the GYG series, literally every single book I have read in the GY series so far has at least had something different. This book, there is some differences. There is some stuff in there. Apart from that, those little few things here and there, it's all just wax sculptures and anything relating to wax figures. Everything. I mean, you should get that from the title, but everything. There's no weird shit. There's no usual stuff, and I didn't enjoy that. I thought it was really boring. Like, oh my god, how much more wax shit can we take? I'm bored of it. After like 10 endings, like, okay, what? And then the next fucking 12 endings, there's 22 endings in this book. I couldn't. Anyways, but it wasn't terrible, though. But it's just like, why so repetitive? Why? It's just not fun. Sorry. But yeah, I did not like the repetitiveness of the wax shit. It's cool and all, but like, not just every single ending, please, and story thing, detail. There's like almost nothing Everybody's made of fucking wax. Every ending has something to do with wax. Candles turning into wax, dying, and drowning in wax. There's like just few endings. Like there's this one where you fall into a bunch of trash, and then you get sucked up into some bullshit. It's weird. It's nothing to do with wax. And it only lasts like 2 pages because, oh, we're in trash. Oh, we're dead now. It was not fun. Yeah. I have nothing else to say about this book. That was really it. It was just repetitiveness was so goddamn annoying with this book. It's overall solid. Its repetitiveness is so... God, sorry. But yeah, the repetitiveness really fucking annoyed me in this book. And yeah. Without further ado, let's get into the rating. So for the rating, well, considering everything with how the book is extremely repetitive with all the wax stuff and nothing really differentiating from what I've read. I mean, I read the whole fucking thing. All 22 endings, all the way through, all story paths, crossover things, bullshit, but you get the point. But it had some good stuff to it. I did like Sybil Wicked. Interesting. There was some nasty shit going on in this book. It was really fun. And yeah, it was overall a fun book, but it was just repetitive in a lot of aspects about how it's just all wax, nothing different. It's just everything. Everything is wax. Probably the whole building's made of wax. It probably would be another twist ending to add 23. The whole building crumbled when I set it ablaze. It's all wax! 7 out of 10. This book, it takes a big hit from that annoyingness, but it's not. It's only 3 points out of 10. It's not terrible. Just if you're gonna go in to give yourself, don't start with something like this. It's not that great. It's just solid. It's solid. It's solid. So, one last thing I want to point out about the book. It goes really fucking meta in one of the storylines. Like, there's some wax figures of horror creatures. There's Dracula. There's creatures from the Black Lagoon. There's Frankenstein. And there's also King Jellyjam. Bjorn. I want to hear from you. Did you like King Jellyjam's cameo, I guess? We also got the Mud Monsters. We also got... Fuck. Oh, fuck. Who the fuck was it? The Mummy. Prince Koru, I presume. Is that the one we're talking about? They said the Mummy from Goosebumps. Like, that could mean fucking anything. There's a lot of Mummy books. A lot. A shit ton. Anyways, yeah. Goosebumps creatures appeared in it. They came alive. Interesting book overall. And yeah, I can't say much more about it. Just 7 out of 10. Not great. Might move it down to 6.5. So, now that I've said everything I want to say, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, expect not as much videos now that school's coming in. So, like, maybe every other day. So, like, maybe 3 to 4 uploads a week. If not, I'm probably just busy with school shit. Or personal shit. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Can't really say much more. Just, please tell me what you think about this book below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you like about it? What did you think of it overall? And, yeah. If you guys have any video recommendations below, let me know. Or book reviews. Anything, really. Yeah, just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, I'm adding to the video real quick, guys, because I just went thrifting. And I found ghosts in the fucking mirror. And not only that, I found 2 Goosebumps CDs. I am in awe right now.